welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got a very exciting episode in my ongoing, very popular and highly requested video series, Top Upcoming 4K Ultra HD Blu Ray Movies and TV Series Releases, Big Movie Announcements, Reveals, Collectors Film Chat episode number 33. And I gotta tell you, I have some exciting announcements to share in this video. Actually, one of the biggest announcements and reveals of the year so far. And let me tell you, it shocked and surprised me when the studio shared it with me. And I've got a bunch of information to share about dozens upon dozens of exciting 4Ks and Blu-rays coming out in this video today. But I did want to share an exciting milestone that the channel just passed. We have just surpassed 20,000 subscribers, and I just wanted to say thank you to every single one of you for your support and love over the years. I couldn't do this channel without all of your love and support, and it really does mean a lot to me. And I can tell you we've got a whole lot more coming as this channel continues to grow and get bigger. The plans for this year is to surpass 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and then 30 by the middle of next year, and so on and so forth. So this is an exciting time. I'm thrilled that we've surpassed 20,000 subscribers. What a great milestone that I wanted to share with all of you, my excitement that we've really started to grow extremely fast, and it's great to see the excitement from all of you and the love for physical media that I constantly provide all the latest and greatest news and updates here on my channel. And I know all of you really enjoy and look forward to this video series. Now, it's always extremely important if you decide you're gonna buy or pre-order any of these 4Ks or Blu-rays from this video, always go down and use those direct Amazon sale links I've posted as a pinned comment in the comment section right below this video. Those links down there never cost you, the viewer, even a penny extra when you click on them. But that's the only way I can always continue to create all this content here for all of you. It's always through all of your support. So if you decide you're gonna buy or add any of these to your collection, always make sure to go down and use those direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Now, this video series always picks up and continues directly after the last video ended. So the last one ended on June 4th. We're gonna be picking up directly from there. So to start off with, on June 4th, we're getting a big release in Back to the Future, the Ultimate 4K Ultra HD Trilogy. Now, this is actually kind of a re-release in a sense of the original Back to the Future Ultimate Trilogy, but with some slight changes and differences. For example, Universal has listened and is now releasing it in a limited edition packaging where each individual film out of the trilogy has its own case, its own separate artwork, and its own individual protection instead of in the sleeves where, if you've watched any of my videos previously, I do not like the sleeves. They scratch and damage the disc. In this set, you're also getting an extra bonus features, special features disc that's exclusive to the Ultimate Trilogy collection with a bunch of bonus features, as opposed to all of the individual Back to the Future films. This is all together with the extra bonus disc and with all of them individual artworks in a larger case to protect the set better in this limited edition packaging from Universal. Now, I will tell you, I am excited about this one simply because I hated the previous packaging. So the fact that they're fixing that and releasing it in a better packaging, so thankfully at least this one now I'll have them all in individual cases with nice artwork. So now jumping ahead to June 11th, we're getting another massive release in Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, the 2024 ongoing Godzilla and Kong universe, the Monsterverse as they call it. Now, this is being released in several different editions. First, it's coming out as a native 4K 2160p with both Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with Dolby Atmos. And we're getting it in a standard 4K case with a slipcover. Then we're also getting it in the Monsterverse limited edition 5-film collection. The 5-film collection has some really nice looking artwork. Again, same specs, native 4K, Dolby Vision, HDR10, Dolby Atmos. It's just in limited edition packaging for the entire, basically 5-film Monsterverse collection in a limited edition set. And it is limited edition. They're only printing so many Universal set, and then it will go out of print, and they're not gonna have it in this packaging with all the discs together. Now, staying with the same day and date, we're getting SHREK Forever After, the 2010 comedy CGI film that finally wraps up the entire SHREK films on 4K Ultra HD. Now, if you follow me here, I previously did the SHREK 4K releases as reviews here on this channel. They're available right now for you to check out if you want to watch those, but I will tell you, I really enjoy these SHREK films on 4K, and I'm thrilled they're finally releasing SHREK Forever After in a standalone 4K. Now, for SHREK Forever After, it is getting a brand new 4K digital restoration and HDR10 master along with English Dolby Atmos audio mix, which is a nice change, kind of going from DTS:X into Dolby Atmos. I'm excited that they went that route because I do like Dolby Atmos just a little bit more. Now, this is going to be available in another set as well, which is the SHREK 4-film collection. But there's something very important to understand about the differences between the way it's being released. Now, in the SHREK standalone 4K releases, which I've been collecting since they originally started releasing them and reviewing them here on this channel, they each come with limited edition slipcovers and standalone artwork, and they come with a Blu-ray, a digital copy, and the 4K Ultra HD disc. Which for a family, kids, CGI animated films, I want the Blu-ray with the 4K, because my kids, I don't have a 4K player that they use. I have a Blu-ray player, even though they have a 4K TV. They don't watch it on their 4K player. They watch mostly Blu-rays anyway. So I want the Blu-ray so they can put that in their player and watch it. And the 4K is when we all watch it together on my home theater. So it's one of those nice things that on the standalone releases, you get the Blu-ray, the 4K, and the digital copy. On the 4-film collection, very important to understand here, there is no Blu-ray copies at all. It is only 4K discs in that case. So that is why it is a less expensive basically version, because you're not getting Blu-rays with it, you're only getting 4K discs. Without all of those added bonus features and all of the extra goodies you got on the extra Blu-ray discs, those are all gone in the 4-film collection, so keep that in mind. So for me, I will be getting the SHREK Forever After in early. Hopefully I'll do the review on that if I get in early enough. But that is one of those that I'm getting the standalone because I want the separate film all included, and I like the separate artwork with the slipcovers. Now I will put down below SHREK Forever After and all of the other SHREK films as standalone releases. If you haven't gotten them yet, they're very good prices and they're very highly recommended 4K releases. I'll put each of those links down there below for the separate versions as well as the 4-film box set. If you don't have kids or you don't care about the Blu-ray at all, then you can always just buy the 4-film box set. That way you all get them together at a cheaper price. But I just want to make sure you all were aware of the differences between both of the sets. Now, staying with June 11th, a massive day for physical media, we're getting La Femme Nikita from 1990, the Luc Besson, really slick action assassin thriller. What a great film. Well, I can tell you this is coming out in a limited edition steelbook only from Sony, and they did a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative with both a Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and color grading, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. This is one of those highly underrated, and a lot of people nowadays haven't even seen this film, but man, I really enjoyed it. If you like films like Leon, if you remember The Professional, Leon, it depends on what country you're in, the title it had, but that film basically fits in the same universe. I really feel like they go together as pieces that kind of combine together, but I really do like this film. It's very good, and I will tell you though, just so that you're aware, Sony was very clear on this one. It is limited edition steelbook only. No standard 4K release is being planned or released later on, which is part of the course from Sony. They are known for doing this. I've talked about it a lot over the years here on this channel. They do these limited edition steelbooks, they sell out, they become extremely expensive on the aftermarket. I know a lot of people want to say, well, I hope they change that. It's not going to happen, and it's not happening. Sony simply has made it very clear, and they haven't changed it in 8 years now. They do the same thing. They print them, they sell out, and that's just how it goes. So if you want this, order it now so you don't miss out on it, because this is one of those that is a very cool limited edition steelbook release. Now, staying with the same day and date, we're getting Species 2 in a collector's edition slipcover set. Now, this is the 1998 sci-fi slight horror film. It is getting a new 4K restoration of the original camera negative. It's a native 4K with both Dolby Vision and HDR10 on it, and it'll have DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, this is one of those that has a limited edition slipcover. So they'll print the slipcover for a little bit of time, and then after the first pressings, they go out of print, and then you don't get those anymore. So if you are interested in that, don't wait too long on this one either. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down there and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're always notified right away whenever I release any of this early or exclusive content or any of these massive announcements and reveals. You never want to miss out on any of this, so make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now, continuing June 11th, we're also getting Mute Witness from 1995. This is the horror film that's actually getting a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative. It's a native 4K with HDR10 and a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. Now, this is being released in a limited edition case and limited edition artwork and limited edition set. It'll have posters, a little book in it, some art cards. Those are all included in this limited edition set from Arrow Video. And I'll put the direct links for every one of these that I'm announcing as a pinned comment in that comment section right below. Now, staying with June 11th here, we're getting The Last Kumite limited edition steelbook, which I previously reviewed here on this channel. If you have not checked out that review, I did an exclusive dive into this, advanced review, testing it out, sharing all the testing data, the bitrate, and giving my review score on this set. It's available right now on this channel. I actually did it about a week ago, so you can check that out. I dived into actually 12 massive 4K releases that are upcoming, so that way you get all the data, all the testing and review scores combined into a compilation review video. That review video has been huge on this channel. If you haven't checked it out yet, you'll want to check it out to find out the quality of these. Now, rounding out June 11th, we're getting a TV series that I'm hugely excited for, is Superman and Lois, the complete third season on Blu Ray. This is the really good 2023 Superman superhero family TV series. I've immensely enjoyed it, and for a while I was a little worried they weren't going to release season 3 or 4. They actually just recently announced, like just a couple of weeks ago, and I was surprised they waited that long, and then it's coming out here very soon. But this is one of those, I'm glad they're going to be finishing it out. I did find out from Warner Brothers they are going to release the final season on Blu Ray as well, so that way we get all of it to own. And I will tell you, this is one of those Superman TV series, if you like the character at all, this series is extremely well done and an extremely enjoyable family TV series that really harkens back to some of the great stories and elements of Superman. And I like that they don't hide him, kind of like in Smallville. He didn't get to the point of being Superman till the end, really. This, I really like that it's full-fledged, just showing Superman as a hero, and it's a highly recommended TV series. And if you have not watched it yet or checked it out, now is the time to check it out. Now, as always I do in this video series, I always at the end of the video series jump way out ahead in dates to share some big reveals and announcements that studios shared with me of things that are coming out farther out, but that are massive announcements and reveals that all of you need to be aware of these limited edition sets and big announcements, so you don't miss out on pre-ordering them. And let me tell you, some of these are some of the biggest surprises I've seen in the last several years. Now, jumping out to July 16th, we have a big surprise announcement in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. This is coming out in a limited edition steelbook only. I did ask Paramount and have a conversation with them about this release. It's only planned as a limited edition steelbook release only. It's not being planned, they said, at all as a standard release. Limited edition steelbook only. Now, this is the really funny 2004 animated SpongeBob movie. As an adult, I love SpongeBob. I watch it with my kids, and it's still a funny series even for adults. I was shocked that this is being released in 4K. And I can tell you, Paramount's doing a brand new native 4K transfer for this release and an HDR10 and Dolby Vision master, along with DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. And this is one of those surprises I never saw coming. I did not think they were ever going to release any SpongeBob in 4K, but let me tell you, I'm thrilled. And I'll share a little hidden tidbit. A little bit of studio insider info here. I have heard rumblings from Paramount with my conversation that they are considering possibly releasing the SpongeBob complete series on Blu Ray. Now, do I think it's something that'll happen this year? No, because it would be a lot of work to get everything ready for the Blu Ray, and I just started hearing the rumblings of it after this 4K announcement. But this is something I could see coming out in the next 2 years, and I thought I'd share that little tidbit for all of you that are big SpongeBob fans. We may very well get the entire series of SpongeBob on Blu-ray finally. My guess would be probably later next year. that would be thrilling, and I would be excited. I know my kids would be really excited because the animation is so bright and beautiful on this. Can you imagine it on a really good Blu-ray release? I'd love it on 4K, but for the entire series, I really don't see that happening. I see it being released on Blu-ray for the first time, and I'd be thrilled for that anyways. Now, if you're wanting to pre-order this SpongeBob limited edition steelbook, I put that direct Amazon sale link down there below. Now, on July 16th, we're getting some other massive limited edition releases. We're getting Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa, both in limited edition steelbook for the standalone releases only. So what that means is, both for Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa, to get them individually, they're only being released separately in these limited edition steelbook sets. So Warner Brothers is actually releasing also the Rocky Knockout Collection, which is the 6-film, 8 cuts collection that has all 6 films and 8 cuts of the films in one box set. And all of the films got new 4K restorations of the original camera negative with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mixes. And I can tell you, in the Rocky Knockout 6-film collection for the original films, it does include the new discs that have been fixed. So in my original review, if you've watched that here on this channel, if you haven't checked it out yet, I originally reviewed the first 4 films and all the cuts in there and what the differences are between them. Well, I did an exclusive 4K versus Blu-ray. There was some issues with some of the audio and slight things that appeared on the original cuts of the film. Now, originally, Warner Brothers didn't have plans of ever releasing new kind of fixed discs because they said the issues were so minor that they said it wasn't something they ever thought needed fixed, or really was something that really, I mean, honestly, 99% of people didn't even know there was something wrong. So it was surprising they actually did this, but they did fix it, and I did share about how to get your replacement disc, because if you have that original box set, I did that in an earlier video, exactly what you need to do to get your replacements. But in my original review, I talked about those issues that were on that box set, and it did affect the review score. Well, they've now gone back and reissued the disc to fix the minor issues to make sure that now it's the best it could ever be, and that's what's going to be contained in that Rocky Knockout 6-film collection. The individual releases, though, for someone like me that already has the previous box set, I have the limited edition steelbooks coming in for review of the individual releases. Those are the ones I'm getting in because the replacement discs I already got for the previous release. So those little minor issues are fixed, and I'll tell you though, it's really nice that they at least did that, because now I don't think we're going to see anything wrong with these next set, because they are being extra picky to make sure there's no replacements for any of these Rocky 5 or Rocky Balboa. But those, the only way to get those in individual releases if you own the original box set is to buy them in each of the individual limited edition steelbooks. Once those are gone, you'll be subject to buying that big box set again if you want any of the final Rocky films. So I'll put down below each of the limited edition steelbooks, so that way if you haven't gotten Rocky 5 or Rocky Balboa ordered, you can order that down there below. And I'll also put the Rocky Knockout collection. That way if you haven't gotten any of them and you waited, you can get the entire box set all together with all of the discs. Personally, I like the limited edition steelbooks. I really love those looks, so those are the ones I'm excited for. Now, continuing July 16th, another massive release I want to make sure all of you are aware about is Phantoms from 1998. And this is the great sci-fi horror film that the more you watch it, the more you like the film. And it's an early role for Ben Affleck. This did get a brand new 4K scan of the original camera negative, approved directly by the original director, Joe Chappelle. He actually went back and approved it himself to make sure this looks exactly how he wanted it. And it's getting a brand new Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. This is one of those collector's limited edition slipcover sets. One of those that will basically sell out of the slipcover out of the first printing, and then basically go to a standard 4K release. But I want to make sure you're aware of that one as well, because the slipcover on this one is really cool. Now, jumping ahead again all the way to July 23rd, I have some massive announcements to share with you. We're getting Jaws 3 from 1983 with a brand new 4K restoration by Universal and HDR10 master and color grading, along with a massive treat in Dolby Atmos audio mix. I was amazed when Universal shared with me that this is going to have Dolby Atmos on it. Wow, that just really surprised me for these films, because I never really thought we'd get Jaws 3 in the first place on 4K, but we are, and with Dolby Atmos. Now, it is coming in 2 different flavors. It's coming in a limited edition steelbook, which has the best artwork of them all, and a standard 4K case. I really like the limited edition steelbook. That's the one that should be coming in early for review for me to dive into and test for all of you. Now, if you haven't checked out previously, I did do Jaws 2 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison. That review was massive on this channel. I got that sent to me early for review from Universal about a year and a half, 2 years ago. That review was a massive review on this channel, and that was one of those really impressive 4K releases. I'm really hoping they continue that stellar work for Jaws 3, because with this Dolby Atmos mix, they've got me all in on this. I'm thrilled, and I'm excited for the limited edition steelbook, but there will be a standard 4K case as well, and that artwork I just don't think looks nearly as good as the limited edition steelbook. That's the one for me, but I will put both direct links down below, depending on which one you're into, whether you like standard cases or limited edition steelbooks. But the good news doesn't stop there. We're also getting Jaws the Revenge from 1987 with also a new 4K restoration by Universal, an HDR10 color grading and master, and another big treat, Dolby Atmos audio mix. Huge surprise, again, for even Jaws the Revenge, let alone they didn't just cut corners and say, hey, we'll throw out Jaws 3 with it. They're giving it to us on Jaws the Revenge as well. Hugely excited to test this one out as well. Now, 2 flavors for this one, limited edition steelbook and standard 4K case. Limited edition steelbook again wins the award for the best artwork of all of these cases. The Jaws artwork they did for the limited edition steelbooks really looks nice. That's the one that's coming to me early for review. I'll test it out for all of you hopefully before the release date. Always depends on my schedule, when the studios get me things for review, as fast as I can do them for you, and based on my health. I mean, I'm struggling with the pain and nausea and all the things I'm dealing with because the degenerative nerve damage and trigeminal neuralgia I have gets worse over time. And it's one of those things that as time goes on, I'm trying to be more picky on how I do my reviews, how many I do, what I do 4K versus Blu-ray reviews on, because it does take a lot out of my body. So this is one of those though that I'm hugely excited for. I'll put the direct Amazon links for both editions of this, but let me know in the comment section below of all these Jaws that I'm announcing, do you like the limited edition steelbook or the standard cases? Start that conversation down there below about all of these releases. Let me know what of these announcements have really gotten you excited. Now, rounding out the Jaws announcements, we're getting a Jaws 3 movie collection. That's going to contain Jaws 2, Jaws 3, and Jaws the Revenge. So they're not including Jaws 1 because that's considered separate on its own. But this 4K release will have all 3 films. Personally, I do not like the artwork on it, but if you don't own any of them, Jaws 2, 3, or 4, this one saves a little bit of money, and I'll put that link down there below. It does have the same discs as all the separate releases. Now, another massive release that I just recently announced here on my channel, which comes out on the same day and date here, is the Three Stooges Limited Edition Collection. This one took me for a surprise. Sony, for its 100th anniversary, is doing a limited edition release in limited edition boxing, limited edition discs, limited edition contents, with an actual box that when you press on it, it makes different noises and sounds from the actual Three Stooges collection. Now, this includes brand new HD Sony remasters for the first time ever on Blu-ray and in HD of 120 of the Three Stooges shorts, along with 8 full-length feature films, a bunch of the animated and series. They're going to have all of the special features. There is literally so much contained in this box set, I was shocked. They gave it tons of discs in this box set. That is why this price point and the work they put into this, it is a more expensive box set that's a limited edition set that will sell out. Now, my understanding is it's very similar to how this is being released, like Fraggle Rock. If you remember that set that Sony released as a limited edition set, it's out of print now. You can't get it anywhere. It is very expensive now. Honestly, I've tried to acquire a separate set because some of my discs are scratched, and the price point's above what I'm willing to spend for it now. But I will tell you, this is being released the exact same way by Sony. Limited edition set only. Once it sells out, it's gone. Just like Fraggle Rock, they've never reprinted it again. It went out of print, and it's just raised in price constantly. This is the same type of limited edition set. All of the work they've done, they've printed so many of these, and then they said they're done with it. So if you're planning and hoping for something later on, Sony said don't. limited edition only, and this box set is one I pre-ordered right away. I was super excited about it and wanted to make sure I get a copy of it because I love the Three Stooges. I grew up watching it. I mean, most guys, even gals, I mean, my sisters love watching it. We grew up watching it and just watched them over and over again. They're funny, and as an adult going back and watching them again, they're just as funny. They haven't lost any of the comedic humor, the slapstick style. I love it. And in this Three Stooges collection, it contains the content from 1934 to 2000. Think of that date range, how long that is. That's why I said it includes animated shorts, it includes the live action shorts, it includes the films. It is really one of those sets I was amazed about. Now, some people did ask, there's a few of the shorts that are not included. Those are due to rights issues, as my understanding is they were done under different studio rights, and that's why they're not being included, because I guess Sony didn't own or have the rights for some of those. So this is the most complete set that I guess they can release, which is why this is everything they own. All the animated shorts, the films, everything in this. And that is why I'm hugely excited for this limited edition set. Now, I'll put that direct Amazon sale link down there below, but please keep in mind, limited edition for this box set. If you like them at all, the Three Stooges, don't wait on this, because this is just like Fraggle Rock was released. I wish I would have bought 2 of those originally just so I had a backup, because man, it's one of those limited edition sets that they put a ton of work into the entire series remastering it. This is one of those I can't wait to see how it looks. Now, I put the direct link for this Three Stooges limited set down below as well. Now, jumping ahead to July 30th, another massive announcement. We're getting Election in the Paramount Presents line, number 48 limited edition set. Now, this film is getting a brand new 4K remaster. It's a native 4K with both Dolby Vision and HDR10 color grading in master. This is one of those that did surprise me. Now, in this Paramount Presents line, this is a limited edition release only from Paramount. Now, if you haven't checked out some of Paramount Presents' previous releases, you'll want to check out like Once Upon a Time in the West. I recently did that review here on this channel. It's been massive. I cut through all the BS and shared exactly what it looks like in comparison to the previous Blu-ray. It was a very nice and healthy upgrade compared to the previous Blu-ray. Yes, I would have liked them to have put it on a BD100. That would have been great to have it on a BD100, but it was still a very nice and very healthy and strong improvement over the previous Blu-ray in all areas of the image. If you haven't checked out that comparison review, you need to go check that out so you can see exactly what the difference between the previous Blu-ray and the new 4K release are. Well, this is another one in the Paramount Presents line. I am planning on getting this in early for review from Paramount for me to dive into and test for all of you, but another limited edition release that did surprise me from Paramount. I didn't ever think we'd see Election on 4K, but it's a very good black comedy. Now, staying with July 30th, another big announcement in The Man from U.N.C.L.E., the 2015 Guy Ritchie action thriller film that's very good. Now, this is being released with a new 4K transfer in Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, along with a lossless Dolby Atmos audio mix in a limited edition set. Poster, artwork, swag, all together in this limited edition set. Another big release on July 30th that I was very surprised about is Ted Lasso, the complete series on Blu-ray for the first time ever. Previously, Apple TV Plus had announced it was going to be a streaming exclusive only, and they were never planning to release it on physical media. Heck, they even announced it would stay streaming exclusive over and over. Streaming exclusive only, streaming exclusive only. Guess what? They've changed. Now it's coming out in full 1080p HD for all 3 seasons, a full 1,020 minutes runtime in a 7-disc Blu-ray set, giving it plenty of room to breathe. The amount of content spread across 7 discs means they're not compressing it down. If you've watched any of my previous 4K versus streaming, even Blu-ray versus streaming I've done before, showing the difference between what you get on streaming services versus Blu-rays and 4Ks, even on this Blu-ray, I'm sure it's going to look better than most of the 4K streaming they even have. Audio quality-wise, the LFE on this and everything, I'm sure it's going to be better sounding than what they had on their streaming, and I'm looking forward to this massively. It's a very funny series. It has some good comedy, some good writing. This is a massive release and a massive win for physical media that this is coming out on Blu-ray in the complete series, not on DVD. This is great news. I am hoping they release Masters of the Air, the ongoing Band of Brothers series next. I would love to have that, even if it's on Blu-ray, though I do hope that's 4K. But I'm telling you, even though this is Blu-ray, I pre-ordered it right away so that way I get this in, because this is not one of those that's being sent for review. I just want to make sure to support this so that way they release more of their streaming exclusive shows. So make sure to support this release so we can get more of these streaming shows from Apple. You gotta buy these so they see that we support these so that they release more of them. That way we get tons of their movies and series that they have that are exclusive to their service. I put that direct Amazon sale link down there below for you to be able to pre-order your copy. Now, moving ahead to August 6th, we're getting Collateral, the 2004 Michael Mann, Tom Cruise, very slick action thriller. I love the film. This is coming out in a limited edition SteelBook release. I really like the artwork on it, and I'm excited it's coming out in a limited edition SteelBook, because if you've followed me here, I am really addicted to collecting limited edition steelbooks. Now, this will have the same 4K transfer and disc as before, which was a very good 4K transfer. It had Dolby Vision HDR10 and a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 lossless audio mix. Now, getting to one of the biggest surprise announcements of the entire year so far, that really shocked and surprised me. I did not think we would ever see this released on 4K. So jumping all the way out to September 24th, we're getting one of the biggest box set releases in Friends. The complete TV series, all 10 seasons, running from 1994 to 2004, with brand new 4K restorations of the original 35mm camera negatives. I can tell you this is one of those that I never thought we'd actually see on 4K. Along with that, Warner Brothers did new color correction and color grading HDR10 master to fix the orangish skin tones that were incorrect on the previous Blu-ray release to make it look the correct and more natural way. So they were very specific on the new color grading and master that they worked on to make them look the best this series ever had. That alone is what I am thrilled and excited for, let alone the new 4K restoration. And they did this for all 236 episodes, a full 7,060 minutes runtime. And this includes the extended broadcast episodes, not the cut down, syndicated, shorter, edited versions. So there's a difference. So syndicated versions had a lot cut out of them. Numerous scenes, numerous musical cues, lots of things cut down to make them shorter. These are going to be the original extended broadcast uncut versions without all of the scenes that were cut out for the syndicated versions. That's hugely exciting. So that way we're not getting those syndicated shorter versions. I never liked syndicated versions. Thankfully, we're actually getting the broadcast, which is very exciting. Now, along with some of the other big stuff we're getting in this box set, we're going to get special features like gag reels, music videos, behind the scenes, commentaries, all included in this massive 4K Ultra HD box set. And let me tell you, this was the biggest and most exciting announcement on 4K I've heard in a long time. The fact that they're doing brand new 4K restorations of all 10 seasons, 236 episodes is shocking. The amount of work that must have taken to go back and do this. Now, I will point out the price range of this is higher. It will go down most likely before the release date just a little bit. This is more or less a slightly higher price point, basically what they put as a placeholder when you first pre-order it. Before the release date, I do see it going down closer to around the $200 mark. But I will tell you honestly, even at the price point of around $250, the amount of work and content you're getting, if you separate it by 236 episodes and 10 seasons, you're paying around basically $20, $25 a season to get a 4K restoration and brand new color grading and master they did for the entire thing in HDR. That's amazing. I mean, honestly, if they sold them individually at 20 bucks a season, everybody'd be like, oh, this is so amazing. It's 20 bucks a season. What a steal of a deal. The problem is a lot of people don't take into consideration the amount of work that went into 10 full seasons in one massive box set. So the price point they released it at is very good for the amount of work on 4K, and I am thrilled. This is the most exciting announcement, honestly, for me that I've had in a long time. I was just thrilled. I couldn't wait to share it. I was typing up the announcement as soon as they sent it to me, and Warner Brothers let me know. I was typing as fast as I could to get it out to all of you because I was so thrilled and excited. So this is a great deal. I'm glad they didn't announce it at like $350. Honestly, the fact that it's even, 25 bucks a season, still a steal of a deal. Thrilled for Warner Brothers announcing this, and this is all being released on its 30th anniversary for the Friends Complete Series set. Now, I am hoping for some new special features, which I am assuming there will be some new special features included in this as well. Once it gets closer to the release, I'm sure I'll get updated again by Warner Brothers with what specific new content's in there on top of this. This is just their preliminary announcement, which is hugely exciting, and I wanted to make sure to share this with all of you as soon as possible. That link down there below, you can order it from right now. I put that direct pre-order link down there below. Price will automatically adjust as it gets closer to the release date. As it lowers, they'll automatically adjust your pre-order. So when you place your pre-order now, if it does adjust and go down a little bit, you'll get that adjustment on Amazon, which is always nice as well. Now, let me know in the comment section below how excited you are for this release. I was shocked and surprised. Let me know how excited you are. I'm hoping there's enough support for this release so we can get more TV series with 4K restorations on 4K Ultra HD. This complete series coming out, instead of them releasing it individually, is a huge savings because a lot of the TV series releases like Monk, they've been releasing those all individually. They've been great, but they've been around 39 bucks, basically 40 bucks each season. That if they release 10 seasons at 40 bucks each season, you're talking 400 bucks plus with tax on that. This one, thankfully they did all 10 seasons in a box set for 250 bucks. That's where I said, people aren't really adding it up. I heard some complaints saying, oh, it's so expensive. No, it's not. I mean, honestly, even at 25 bucks a season, that's a steal of a deal compared to like Blu Ray TV sets that get released in individual seasons at 40 bucks a season. This is 4K restoration. I'm thrilled for it. And I'll tell you, this is one of those, I pre-ordered my copy right away because I wanted to make sure to show my support, whether it's sent for review or not. I wanted to make sure to pre-order this because my wife and I absolutely love this show. It's hilarious. And now that some of the cast has passed away, it really does touch my heart to go back and watch the show over and over again. It's one of those that as time goes on, we watch it continually. And so I'm thrilled they're finally releasing this. Now, it's extremely important. Any of these you're going to buy or pre-order, make sure to go down and use that direct Amazon sale links I've posted right down there below. I've done all of the work for all of you and included links for every one of these I announced and revealed in this video. They're all pinned as a comment in the comment section right below. When you click on those links, it's extremely important because it does help to support the creation of every video I release here on my channel. And the only way I can always create these videos and continue to create these videos is with you, my viewers and subscribers' support, by using those direct Amazon sale links down there below and joining my Collectors VIP Club. VIP Club only costs you, the viewer, a couple of dollars every month, but it drastically makes a difference on the creation of all these videos. And as I've said before, I truly do appreciate every one of your support by using those links down there below and joining my Collectors VIP Club. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Make sure to start that conversation in the comment section below. Share your excitement with me, also so the studios can see it because they do check my comment section down there. Share your excitement of what you're excited from this announcement video. As always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day. I hope you're thrilled and excited, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.